Hey, everybody. Welcome to another show. Today, it is hot as balls, and we are talking all about summer traditions, some hot topics in the news. And no, we are not The View, but we're going to talk about some stuff that's been going on and kind of find out what you guys have been doing during the summer since we've all been locked up. So grab a drink and enjoy the show. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another show. We are Who Invited Her, San Diego's LGBTQ pop culture podcast. I am your host, Tony, and I'm here with my other host. Say hi, Bashy. Really? Remember? It's
Sorry,
a podcast.
You
He
threw
waved.
me off.
For everybody out there, he
I'm
waved.
sorry. I'm
This is
sorry.
a podcast, Bash.
I'm
A
sorry.
podcast.
It's been a long week.
Right.
People listen with their ears.
Ears, not eyes. Say hello, Miss Miriam T. She's here too.
Hi, it's she, her, me, Miss Miriam T. And it's by the time you're hearing this podcast, I will be a decrepit 29 years
Oh,
old.
shut up.
Remember, I'm always accepting birthday tips at my Venmo at she, her, me.
Shameless. And Eric's here too, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
See, that's how you do it. A nice hello. And he waved and said it, Bash.
What's your shirt say?
Yeah, what is your
Just
shirt?
Shut up, liver. You're
You're
fine.
fine. I like that one.
That's
You
what
need that
Julia
tattooed.
Roberts said in Steel Magnolias too. Oh no, that was her kidneys.
Yeah, her kidneys. They gave out. So you guys, it's hot as fuck lately. Like this
Oh.
last week, it's been hot. And I know there's a heat wave going all over the country. It's been so hot, especially
Well,
here in San Diego. And muggy.
It's 80% humidity.
Yeah, it's really, really
Yeah.
gross.
I didn't leave the boonies for this.
I know, seriously. So today we're gonna, since it is hot, and you guys, summer's coming to an end next month. Summer's over. So we're gonna get into some summertime traditions, some summertime fun today. We're also gonna cover a little bit of stuff that's been going in the news because we've kind of stepped away from that. But before we get started, something really sad happened this week, and I wanted to pay a little respect to Chi DeVayne from RuPaul's Drag Race. Unfortunately, passed away this week, and it was really sad because we just lost another queen. Because earlier, I believe this month, we lost Lady Red, and then now Chi DeVayne, which was, it was just heartbreaking to see two really talented people in our community just gone, unfortunately. How do you guys feel about that? Thoughts?
This is the worst year ever.
I know.
Yeah,
God.
it's really sad. And Chi was so young. I
Mhm.
do know that she was in a lot of pain at points because she had scleroderma, I believe is the right
Yeah,
way to
which
say
is
it.
a form of lupus, but it hardens your internal organs.
Ooh.
It affects your
Oh.
lungs, your kidneys, and your heart. So she was
Yeah.
suffering from it for a long time.
It's been a couple years,
Yeah.
and then she had got diagnosed with pneumonia. It's just
Yeah,
I think
it's
she's
so
Oh,
so
sad.
God.
She was
Oh,
so
sad.
young, and I had with our other friend Eric, we had gone, and I believe Bashy was with us, to Riches and saw her perform at Kixie Vixen Styles show Divas. It was her and I forget the other queen that came with her, but it was Chi DeVayne. She killed it, and she was so gracious to the audience and just really took her time with everybody that wanted to say hi to her and like was really engaging. It's just really sad that another young queen we lost this year. So just our thoughts and prayers go out to her family and friends, and people that are mourning the loss of her. But another thing is happening this weekend. It's somebody's birthday. It's two people's birthdays. Yes, it's Miriam T's birthday this weekend. I know. It's the worst one. I was going to pick the worst birthday. Yes.
God.
And you guys,
that
you know who else's
You guys like
birthday
that?
it is? Megan's.
Nobody
Miss
cares.
Megs. Oh, shut up.
No,
So
cares, mine.
Good.
I thought it'd be fun if we give her a call right now and see if she picks up her phone.
Will she?
Let's see.
Shut up. She won't.
She
She's
better.
shitposting PB
Hey,
right
guys.
now.
Yeah.
Let's take bets. How drunk is Megan?
I talked to her earlier today, so we'll see.
8 out of
On
10.
a,
Let's see if you guys.
on a
know
1 out
that.
of 10, I'm gonna
She's
say
a 12 out of
7.
2.
Hi.
Hey, can you hear us? Or me
I
at least?
can.
Happy birthday, Meg.
Well, thank you, my darling. How are you?
We're good. So it's you and Miss Marion T's birthday this weekend, and I hear you guys are gonna go to the casino.
Well, you know, within COVID fashion. What else
Exactly.
do you do?
How have you been? Let the audience know how you've been because we haven't
Oh, my
chatted in a
goodness.
while.
I'm still alive,
Yes.
as everyone knows, so thank God for that. No COVID scares, but no, everything is good. I miss you guys.
I know we miss you too.
Miss you.
Still alive, still kicking. Nothing crazy to report, I should say. I'm sure you guys are like rolling your eyes at me.
Well, it's you,
But-
Megs. We know you. Crazy follows you.
You and Sherry came into Moe's a month ago.
Lots of like, you know, like liquor store runs because, you know, I got to get my 6-pack of wine for the week.
Yeah.
And that only lasts me a few days, you know that. But no, everything's good. I'm so glad I'm talking to you guys and I miss everyone.
I know. We miss you on the show. Hopefully, when this is all over, we'll actually get to see our face in person.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that hopefully sooner than later. But I'm still around. I'm not dead.
No, you guys, she's not dead. She's still here. Because I'm sure people are like, "We're happy to make."
I know everyone's like, what? Like, what? Is she in hell? I mean, yes, normally, but
I mean, we all are.
Right? It feels like hell. It's so freaking hot.
You think the devil wants to
don't
put
even
up with
get me
her?
started. I'm just, yes, I'm still sweating. Like we went to the beach today, and I'm telling you, you would think that there was no issue going on right now. I mean, it is just usual day, but yeah, it's so
Yeah,
hot. Oh my gosh,
I
I'm
know.
dying, but
So, are you gonna see Miss Miriam T this weekend for her birthday at the casino? Since you guys are both gonna be there.
yes, I'm so excited. I cannot wait because you know her and I aren't allowed to sit next to each
No,
other.
because you guys are a pain in my ass when you do on the show.
Yeah,
So,
imagine
no,
us.
so we get to hang out Sunday night and Monday because we both have the same day, and we're so
Birthday.
excited because I actually I was summoned to go to Costco, and I had to leave Costco with a 12-pack of Prosecco because half was for her.
For Miss Miriam T.
So,
I heard
Hey,
that.
I only requested
This was,
4,
like, one
So
night,
she
so-
said, Miriam said she only requested 4 bottles.
and I have 8
Okay,
here right
well,
And
now.
now she has
sure,
8.
wink, wink.
No, I guess now I have at least 12.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have a fun birthday.
'Cause I got 4 bottles of Brut, 2 Proseccos, a rosé, and something else.
Yeah, you guys will have a good birthday
my
weekend.
God.
But we wanted to call and say happy birthday, Megs. Did we lose her? We probably lost her. She's
It's okay.
Oh,
no,
I'm
you're here. You're here. Okay, good. I was like, did we lose her?
It's just like recording with her on the podcast again.
Start the car because it's hot, so we
I
have to
know.
go sit in the air conditioning.
Oh, but we wanted to wish you a happy birthday and have a good
thank
birthday
you.
weekend.
Miriam and I will report back. We promise we will like be alive. If we win $1 million trillion, we will, you know, buy a house on the water. I don't know.
Yeah.
Buy a lot of booze.
There you go.
In this economy?
Well, thank you guys for calling. I'm still alive. Let's talk soon, okay?
All right. Have a good
Okay,
birthday.
love
Bye,
you.
Meg.
Bye, Meg.
Bye, Meg. See you tomorrow night.
Bye,
Bye.
Megs.
Y'all, we
Yes,
gonna die
you
at that
guys.
casino.
I know you guys are
Shit.
gonna die.
I know.
You two together. Oy,
It's
that is
12:41
trouble.
and she's slurring.
I know. Well, I had talked to her. I check in with her at least once or twice a week, and I checked in with her at the beginning of the week, and she was like, "Yeah, everything's great, yeah." And then this morning, I was talking to her, and I was like, "Oh, she's already feeling good. She's ready for
Yeah.
this
Meg
weekend."
gonna be tomorrow or Monday? We go
I
or
don't
Monday.
know. I don't know how old Mengs is. How old are you? 29?
142.
You bitch.
The queen of the damned.
She is. Oh.
I'm gonna be 29.
Yo, you only have one more year and then you're in your 30s.
I know. I'm really looking forward to my 30s. I'm actually really
30s are so
looking
much
forward to my
better.
40s.
40s.
30s are great.
I have to say 40s have been amazing except for this year. But ever since I
Yeah.
hit 40, it's like, I don't know.
But
you
the
just
other
don't
8
see
years were
everything.
great, right?
Yeah. Stupid ass. I hate you. I hate you. Miss Miriam, what do you usually do for your birthday? Like, what is a birthday tradition for you?
But usually I don't do much. The last couple years I've gone to Disneyland. And this year I said, I am not going to Disneyland for my birthday.
Yeah.
Well, you
So-
can't.
and I can't. So for once, I would like to say, as a gay man in 2020, that I stuck to a commitment.
Wow, that's a
You were
first.
forced into.
Yeah. You didn't have a choice.
So yeah, I've never been like a super big birthday person, and I actually wanted to have a big John Waters themed party because I
Oh,
wanted to
that
have a
would've been
party
so
called
good.
29 and Divine,
Yeah.
and I wanted to like do a whole like Pinterest out like at Moe's like in the upstairs area and all like pink flamingos and like
Yeah.
bleh, but obviously that can't happen. So
That would
the
have been so
casino-
much fun.
yeah, the
So
casino
much
was
fun.
amazing.
close and easy.
Yeah.
I just want to lay out by the pool.
Oh,
Who
that
would
sounds
you
so good.
cast in your divine party?
Yeah.
Like, who'd be the egg lady?
Here we go. Who, if you had it in this cast, who
Oh,
would
if
you
I had
cast
to,
us as a character in one of John Waters'
and
films?
you guys,
Yeah.
well, Tony's obviously the egg lady.
Fucking bitch. I hate you.
Eric, you're what's Crybaby? Crybaby, the really ugly girl.
Hatchet
with the-
face.
Hatchet face.
What would Bash be, Miriam?
And Bashy,
just take this text.
you are Corny Collins.
Corny Collins. Oh my god.
That's weird.
What divine would you be?
All of them.
All of them.
Kill everyone.
But you have to pick one divine. Which one? From which film or which look? That's a hard one
Well,
for you.
I've always wanted to do, and I'm gonna do it one day. I've always wanted to do, the red mermaid dress divine.
Yeah, from Pink Flamingo.
Yeah.
I've
Oh, yeah,
always
yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to do
yeah.
that, but made out of you would like cut cardboard into diamonds
Uh-huh.
and assemble the dress kind of like scales, and then spray paint it
Ooh.
like monochromatic, and then the hair made out of tissue paper. Back when you used to have to do a challenge for Drag Race auditions by making something out of
Paper. Yeah.
and
Oh.
that's what I was gonna do, but then they don't do that anymore. Once I started auditioning, they cut that part out of it. But I was like, fuck yeah, I want to do like a total paper divide, like paper eyebrows. I would still like to do, and like I want to do her hair out of like tissue paper,
Oh, that
That's
would be
cool.
so
spray
cool.
painted. I feel like it would look
Yeah.
really cool, like tessellated like that
See,
with cardboard or
my
cardstock.
go-to would be from Female Trouble when she's with the other three girls and they're the robbers and they're in all black and they just have that black veil over their face. I don't know why, but I've always loved that image in John Waters' film, especially from Female Trouble. What were
Well,
you gonna
Edna
say, Bash?
Turnblad.
I missed the paper challenge. They should bring that. You know what would be a really fucking cool one is
Yeah.
if somebody did like an origami crane dress.
That's
Oh,
what.
okay.
Did that happen?
I think that's what. Who did that for their?
Fuck. I thought I had an original
Somebody did it,
idea.
and
No.
no, not on the show, but somebody for their audition. I think it was Kim.
Oh, Kimchi
Kimchi?
did it?
I wouldn't be
Somebody-
surprised.
Fucking
Somebody made a
awesome.
dress, and it was literally just like 1,000 origami swans.
Oh wow.
One giant origami crane dress. Like it's the
Oh,
that would be
so it was
cool.
a dress made out of origami cranes.
So
that's also nice. But
so speaking of Drag Race, are any of you guys watching Drag Race Canada?
No,
no, did you guys watch the Vegas review thing?
Not
did.
yet. Did you,
I
Eric?
watched it.
So you watched Canada, right? A little bit of it.
Yeah, somewhat.
So
some of it,
I am
yeah.
really trying with this show to see if I can get into it. I can't, and I see other people posting how much they love it
Yeah.
and
Me
saying
too.
it is the best season, best girls, and best challenge. And I'm like, I don't know
I
what
saw
show they're
that
watching,
too.
but it is shit. All the girls are horrible. I am
I
not
saw somebody-
entertained from them at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
the
think they're
judges suck.
okay.
The
The
judges,
judges,
suck.
the judges are the hardest part for me.
Oh, they're so
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, like, due respect to Canada, it's an amazing country,
Yes.
but like, how do they have their own drag race? It's
And why-
I mean,
The
like,
girls
all
are
of our shows
so-
are together. Toronto's
Yeah.
in the MLB. They're,
And why
like we all
RuPaul ain't
share
there?
teams.
Thank
like,
you,
what?
Miriam.
Wait, what?
I don't. Why RuPaul ain't there?
Yeah, exactly.
But
I
the
don't be
thing-
liking it. I don't be liking it.
The thing I don't, the girls are so polarizing. Like all of them are trying so hard to have personality. It seems a little, to me, it seems a little put on. The only saving grace so far on the show is Jimbo for me. He's the only one
Agreed.
that seems like I'm here because I know what this is, and I kind of don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But so the last episode I watched, they did the "I'm sorry, not sorry" rap girl battle challenge, and half of the girls didn't know the choreography and didn't know the words and stopped singing. And I was like, this is the worst one they've done. But people were like online on social media saying, oh my God, put it on repeat. It was amazing. I'm like, I'm curious. I want to talk to somebody who's a fan of it and kind of get their viewpoint and see why they think Canada Drag Race this season is amazing and by far better than any of the other Drag Race, because I'm not seeing it so far. I really am not.
I just think Drag Race should be North America. Why are we making it a United States thing? We've had people. I mean, well, have we had anybody from other countries on it? Puerto Rico's not its own country, but I know we've had a lot.
The
Not
only
really.
ones have been like people with citizens, like Nikki
So,
Doll.
Like Nikki Doll, yeah.
So
I
like
think we
an
should
international,
throw Mexicans in it, throw Canadians in it, like
all North America.
Guatemalans, Costa
Yeah.
Rica. Everybody should just be in the North
Guatemalans.
American drag. Yeah,
Yeah,
Western
yeah.
Hemisphere.
Yeah,
They just have
I
to do
kind of
with,
like
the
that.
legal working bullshit.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd like to see like what some Latin American queens do against,
I know.
like our little.
La Mas
Yeah.
Dragas, which is the basically Mexican version of RuPaul's Drag Race,
Uh-huh.
is wild.
Really? Oh my God!
Is it?
I don't even.
really.
I don't even
I
know
didn't
what
know
it
this
was.
existed.
I don't know what the fuck was going on 90% of the time because
Me too.
I watched it at number 1 and I don't speak Spanish.
Wait,
but I
what
was
is
like,
it? What is it called, Miriam?
La Mas Dragas.
And where do
Oh my
people
God.
find it? Do you know how people can look?
It's on
YouTube.
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 Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fucking sick. Like,
I
gotta
those
check it
bitches
out.
turn it out. They have a cis girl
Yeah.
contestant. It's fierce.
So
The
speaking
production
of-
isn't as high. Production isn't as high, but like
The girls make up for
creativity-
it.
The
God.
creativity is so
Oh,
good.
See, I'd
yeah.
rather have that than I'd
and
rather
then
have
you
that.
throw in that fucking Latin flair.
Right?
If we have one more drag race with 13 New York
Oh,
queens,
God,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
fucking lose it.
Get ready for All Stars or get ready for Drag Race season 13. I think there's 5 or 6.
That's
This
what I
is
heard
crazy.
too. Yeah. The other thing,
It's
speaking of
All
the,
to make New York Drag Con bigger. That's why they're doing
that's
it.
why they're doing it. The other thing, speaking of like the Hispanic Drag Race, there was on HBO that came out this week. It's called HA Festival: The Art of Comedy, and it's featuring all of new Latinx comedians, and it was so good. If you guys get a chance, go on HBO Max. It's called HA Festival for the Arts Comedy, and it's hosted by what's the little one's name? I always forget her name. You know this one, Mexican. She does the girl with the nails.
Oh, Angela
Johnson.
Johnson.
She hosts it,
Johnson.
but it's really funny at the beginning. You know the guy, the really good actor that's from Machete, the movies. You've seen him in all the Mexican movies.
Yeah.
They do an opening skit where the girl comes in, the daughter, and she's like, I'm gonna be a comedian. And he's like, oh well, I have like the history from Black comedians, and he pulls out this novel for Black comedians for her to do her research. Jewish comedians, it's another novel. And then he pulls out a pamphlet for the Hispanic comedians, and it's George Lopez and like 4 other male comedians. And he's like, yeah, this is what we have. This is it.
Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this comedy special, it's all up and coming comedians, and there's a couple that are like been around for a while, but it is so good. Especially it highlights the Hispanic Latino culture.
I love that.
So well, and they did such a good job with it, and it's super funny. All the comedians in there, but it's on HBO Max, and I'm like, I don't think anybody knows it's on here. It kind of got buried
That
with
sounds
everything,
cool.
but yeah.
I think this is a big missed opportunity for Drag Race. Actually,
What?
we need to internationalize regular Drag Race,
What if there was an international version of Drag Race where they got
like a Miss Universe.
yes?
I would never get on.
Yes.
Why?
No, you
No,
wouldn't.
no.
But that would be awesome if like they had Thailand and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my
The
god,
And
bitches
drag
in
then
me
you
to
Europe
each
don't have
country.
nowhere to perform, so their makeup is all just like.
I know we saw it
They
when
just
we were
sit
in
in their
London.
bedrooms and do drag.
We saw it in London. We saw that live show. Yeah. But speaking of, since we're talking this episode about summer stuff, so I wanted, since summer's coming to an end and it's been fucking hot as
Thank
hell.
God.
What is your guys' like traditional summer stuff that you guys do? Let's say COVID wasn't a thing that was happening. What would have been like some of your summer go-tos this year?
I don't think my activity has changed.
No, you're still a hermit, like always.
No, I go to the beach. I usually go to the beach every weekend, and I've been doing that.
Yeah, you've been really good with that. I've been wanting to do it more, and the one day I got the chance to, and I was texting Bash. She's like, I'm going. Nope, I couldn't. But how about you, Miriam? Because you grew up in Arkansas. So how was summers for you as a kid? Like, what did you
Fucking
look forward
hot.
to? I bet.
You
Was
guys
it
are little
humid?
bitches. It's
This
the
is bad.
South.
So it's humid as fuck.
Like this is not
Not
humid
humid.
at all.
But it kind of is.
No,
it
I
is,
lived in
but
Jacksonville,
relative
Florida.
to-
I was in Jacksonville, Florida for a while. That is
Like,
humid. It's
disgusting.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you go outside, you feel like you haven't bathed in days. The
Yeah.
second you go outside, it's just like
Yeah.
That's what I did this morning. I walked outside, went on a 4-mile run, and I felt like I was breathing water.
yeah. If you did that in Arkansas, no, you Bash. It's bad.
It's
Then
It's
gross.
also insects.
then throw in
gross.
killer mosquitoes, cicadas,
Oh my God.
fucking snakes,
Ugh.
bugs, June bugs like a motherfucker. Those
Okay.
little blind ones that run into everything.
Okay, wait. Because
What?
you guys call them. Oh my God, I did a Megan. You
whoa,
guys-
whoa.
You guys call them June bugs, the fig beetles, like the green ones that look like the fucking
No,
scarabs from
that
the
ain't a
Mummy?
June bug.
No.
That's a flying
Okay.
beetle.
Nobody knows what. No,
What's
I
a
hate
what's
those
a June
things.
bug then, Miriam?
the little
June
orange
bugs and
ones.
the little bronze ones.
Yes.
And they're blind, so they just run the fuck
Yeah.
into everything, and they're
Yeah.
fat ass little motherfuckers.
That's
But
Y'all just be
okay.
glad.
But what
Y'all be
did
glad we
you
don't
what did you do as a kid during summertime, Miriam?
Catch
Mud
lightning
pies.
bugs. Which
Did you
it
really?
sucks. Hundreds.
You know what's really funny about that? The first time I ever, because I grew up here in San Diego, the first time I ever
I have friends that have never seen them in person.
I have
See,
never seen
it
that.
took
never
me
seen one.
till I met Rob when I went back to Michigan for
It's
one of the summers.
mind-blowing.
I was like, "What is that?" And he was like, "Oh no, those are lightning bugs." And I'm like, "Wait, I thought that was a fairy tale thing. I didn't know it was a real thing."
I will be 100% with you. One of the most nostalgic and I think cutest moments in life is to like sit outside in in the South in the summer while the cicadas are going and there's lightning bugs and you're like eating watermelon. Like literally that was childhood summers. Like
Really?
It must be beautiful though.
God, it sounds like a movie.
open fields full of hundreds. But you know, kids are fucked up. That bioluminescent shit, we would squish them. I didn't really do this a lot, but a lot of kids did. You'd squish them and you'd make war paint on you and the kids would be like, ah!
Ew! You guys are running around with crushed bug on your
like
faces?
Wow.
flies or something.
Lots of toads. Me and my brother used to catch shoe boxes full of toads.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
they
do
do
what with
everywhere.
them? And do what with them?
lick
I
'em.
just collect them. Then we'd let them go. But we'd be
that's
like,
good.
how many toads can we? I'm talking like.
I
remember
love.
one time-
Can I just? I love when Miriam starts talking Arkansas because her
Because the
accent
Southern
starts
comes
to
out.
come
Yeah,
out.
you got real southern real quick.
Yeah.
There ain't no way to talk about it without being southern.
I love it.
She's
Yeah.
like coming out with the
I
fucking,
know,
like,
right?
Lots of tree
Right.
frogs, lots of slugs, and lots of worms.
Wait, you guys have
Really?
tree frogs?
Big time. Like our
Oh.
kitchen window, at one point we would have like 9 or 10 tree frogs, just like, hey, what's up?
I do love that we don't have animals.
Yeah.
Here. I don't
When
like.
you
Yeah.
when you drive in the South, like if you go on a long road, so like so when we would go to Illinois, that's like
Mhm.
a 6.5-hour drive to go see my family. We would have to pull over multiple times to clean the windshield
Oh,
because of the
God.
bugs.
Well, that would happen. I remember when
Ugh.
we would drive to Arizona, and you go
And
through.
it's loud.
Yeah,
It's like
your car is
like
covered
big
with bugs.
Like
Yeah,
it is cool when you get like a big one and it just like like
it destroys your
Ew.
windshield.
and like there's this one gas station back on the Missouri Arkansas state line that we go to because they have cheap liquor and lotto tickets.
Yeah,
And if you get out of the car, there are just thousands thousands of moths around
Oh,
all the
wow.
lights at the gas. You have to
Oh,
like run
thanks.
in and out. Like when you go get your groceries and you have to take them into the house, it's like a strategic move because you want to keep the car doors closed.
So none get
'Cause you
in.
don't want to let bugs in.
Oh
No.
Like
gosh.
it's a thing. Like we
Yeah.
would like have a game plan. So
Oh,
that's how.
how funny.
I mean, like we don't get amphibians or insects
No.
here, but I do.
No.
I feel a lot more comfortable with sea life. Like if I see
Yeah.
a shark or a dolphin, like I'm like whatever.
You're like, hey, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
stingrays.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
bother
They're-
me.
yeah.
You just shuffle your fucking feet if you come to San Diego. I don't need to see
Yeah.
your bleeding ass foot hiking up
Yeah.
Black's Beach, please.
Exactly.
My God.
And
Like-
that's what's really funny. You bring that up because as a kid, when you used to go, like when we used to go, it was
You're
go in the
trained.
water, shuffle your feet. You don't
Yeah.
step. Yeah, because of the stingrays. Bashi, since you grew up here in San Diego when you were a younger kid, what were some of your summertime traditions? Like, what did you do during the summer?
So we used to go to Mission Bay every single Sunday. And like all the Italians would be out there
Yeah.
making really good food. They were fucking annoying, but the food was amazing. But my cousins just used to fucking torture me. Like I would get thrown in, they'd like collect all these goddamn like shells and like fucking clams and things and like
Yeah.
toss them into my little kiddie pool. Yeah, I was I hate Mission Bay.
I remember because when we were in school, I grew up in the East County. We would always go to the yogurt meal that's out there.
Oh,
You remember the
I love
yogurt meal,
yogurt meal.
Bashi?
Yeah.
That was a staple during the summer. And Froster Freeze. You were always at Froster Freeze,
Yes.
right? Am I wrong?
What's
I
Froster
forgot-
Freeze?
Oh
and
my
yogurt?
God.
Foster
Miriam,
Freeze.
you need to go today.
I think there's only one left in San Diego, up near SDSU area.
Yeah, there's
if I
one in
remember right.
College area.
Yeah, but
And then
Froster Freeze had like the best like food, hamburgers, hot dogs,
Hang on.
but the ice cream.
The ice
oh
cream.
my God, it was so nice. Because in the East County, it gets super hot out there during the summer.
And
I
then
remember that. And then making our trek to the beach from the East County to Mission Beach. I remember that every summer with like my friends. We would go and you'd be at the beach all day, like all day.
My parents did not give a fuck about skin cancer. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
just put my baby in the sun.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And I
My mom
remember.
used to lay out with Crisco.
Are you serious?
You would literally
Oh.
put Crisco and iodine on.
Shut up. Miriam, are
I
you serious?
swear
The
to
tan?
God. Yes.
Did she? How was her tan? Her
I
tan must have been amazing.
Swear to God.
Did she
What?
get red?
Yeah, they would. That's like what they did in the South back in the day. They would lay out and yeah, you'd crisp the fuck up. But like
Oh my
dark golden
God.
fried chicken looking skin
I'm
tan,
so
bitch.
hungry now.
Now that, yeah, I know that's making me hungry. What about you, Eric? What were some of your summertime traditions that you did as a kid?
So yeah, like I mostly grew up like my parents had a pool, and so like I grew up swimming in the pool all the time. And
Ugh.
my
Ugh.
mom, I know, no, but my mom
Horrible.
my mom didn't know how to swim, so like it was like her thing. Like my mom was very sheltered. She doesn't know how to ride a bike. She doesn't know how to swim. Like
Oh,
Wow.
so it was her thing that like my brother and I like had to be like professional swimmers, and so like
to
I
save
was
her if
actually,
she was drowning.
yeah, no, she was just like, I don't want my kids to have the same life that I had, where I never did all these things as a kid, and now I don't know how to do them as an adult.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we swam all the time. Like I
Did
was
you-
always in the pool.
did you go to like formal swim lessons and
So
shit?
I was actually taught by an Olympic gold medalist.
Oh my
mom,
God.
my mom
God.
like was like,
This
I'm
explains so much about
I
you.
know.
I spend
God.
every summer by the pool, train my Olympic gold medal.
Yeah, and so she was like, I don't want my kids to like be scared, and so yeah, like I was like 5 when I started learning to swim.
Really?
My-
Yeah.
Wow.
Very different experience learning to swim for me.
Really? Did
Yeah.
they just throw you in, Bash, and say,
Totally.
Go for-" Yeah,
Sicilians are like
same here.
merfolk by
Yeah.
by nature. My dad was just like, we'd go to like La Jolla Shores and you'd just throw me in the waves, and I'd be like, fucking tossed
You see
around,
this
like-
little meatball rolling.
yeah,
in the waves.
totally. No, I was like just getting rolled, head bashed, neck fucking creaked. It was horrible.
I
But I learned to
remember
swim
we
out of
took
necessity.
swim lessons down in Chula Vista. I forget what the school was called or whatever. And I had the biggest crush on my swim teacher. And I was
Oh.
like, what, 10, 9 or 10? And I was like, oh my God, he was so hot. And I remember at the time, he must have been like a teenager. And I was like a kid. And I was like, oh, Yeah, I remember that.
You're like, frickin- what's the kid's name from Sandlot?
Oh, the
Squints.
Quince, yeah.
Squints.
Squints, yeah. But yeah,
Just
those
pretend
are
to drown.
pretend to drown and be saved. Yeah. But yeah, those are some good ones. But what other summertime things? What summertime movies? Like when you think of summertime, what is a good go-to summertime movie for you guys?
The Goonies.
Yeah.
It's not a summertime movie.
It is for
matter.
me.
They're in coastal Oregon and it's super foggy.
Why do you got to
No.
ruin it? Why?
They're in Northern California.
But they go on an adventure. It's a group of kids going on an adventure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Movie.
Yeah. What about you, Eric? Any summertime movies that you used to love?
God, I'm trying to think of what I would like. I don't know. Like
That remind
I
you of
remember
summer.
the vacation movies. Like
Yeah.
I don't the one where they
Yes.
go to the theme, which was actually Magic Mountain, but it was the Wally World.
Wally World. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked Endless Summer. That's a classic one. Everybody knows that's a surf movie. No? No? Okay.
No.
Euro Trip.
Euro Trip. Yeah.
Euro Trip is a
That's a
great
good
movie.
one.
These are not ash brownies. No.
So
Fucking stupid.
I'm gonna read you a list of some of the ones that online that they said. Adventureland, people say that's a good summertime movie. My Girl was another one that they said. Do you remember with Macaulay
His
Culkin?
glasses.
I
He can't see
know.
without his glasses.
And Now and Then is another. Do you remember Now and Then? Stunner cast with what's her name? Rosie O'Donnell, Rita Wilson, Melanie Griffin, and all of them are like they show them as adults, and then Christina Ricci and a bunch of young actors at the time played them as kids, and it was all about them. No, nobody remembers Now and
No.
Then.
That's
Oh
a
my
big fucking
God.
nope.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! What about Stand by Me? Anybody remember Stand by Me?
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Nar.
It's kind of
I don't know
Nah.
if it's like a
depressing.
very
That is a depressing
summery movie, though.
What about Blue
Yeah.
Crush?
What's
Yes,
that?
there we go. Now we're
Okay.
talking.
Now
Back
you
in the
remember?
game.
Jesus
Blue Crush is
Christ.
a great movie.
Oh, Grease. Grease is a good summertime
Yeah.
movie. Even though it's
Ooh.
old.
Beaches.
Beaches is
Oh.
definitely. I was watching
I
that
watched
last
it.
night.
I watched it too. Yeah.
You did,
Did you
Eric?
cry?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I still haven't watched it.
Oh,
just give me
shut up.
Just give me a streaming service and I'll watch it tonight. I'll make that my
God,
homework.
it's so good. Parent Trap was on the list for a summertime movie.
Oh,
The original Parent Trap. I love that
Yes.
Never
movie.
seen
I
the
want that.
original.
No, I like the
Never?
Lindsay Lohan version.
Oh, I know. The original is way better.
The Nancy
The origi-
Myers, Lindsay Lohan version is
Nope.
clef.
Nope.
Perfect.
The original is
Meredith?
the best. The best.
Bring
Meredith.
me my Evian.
I was like,
Meredith?
why do they
Alright.
hate this women? I don't like camping either.
You know what
Okay.
made this list as one of the best summertime movies is Call Me by Your Name. The
Wait, what is
newest
that?
one.
Which I feel
the
like
gay
I've seen
one.
that.
That
It's
just,
a game one.
Yeah, with
Oh, with,
Army Hammer, and
and-
it all takes place in Italy.
What's his name? Theo something.
The young kid.
Sounds
yeah,
gay.
He is gay.
Yeah.
No, is he gay? I don't know.
Yeah,
if he's
not in
gay.
real life. The other one that came up on the list is one that I love, and that on the other podcast, Film Springer, that I do, that we're going to be talking about in a couple weeks, is Weekend at Bernie's. Do you guys remember that
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
Oh, I
Anybody?
love Weekend at
Isn't
Bernie's.
it? It is so
Yes.
stupid.
They made
it is,
two.
I know,
I know.
and
The
it is
second
so,
was so
stupid, but it's so good. You can't stop watching it,
Miriam,
especially
that
the
would
first
be
one.
a great drag show act.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I never
Weekend
seen
at
it.
You
Oh
gotta
my
check out the first
God.
one.
Oh wait, I have two additions. The
Yes.
Birdcage.
Good one, Bashy. I like
Yeah.
that.
Birdcage is excellent summer movie.
Yeah.
And
Takes place in the
then-
winter.
True.
It does? It's in
But it's in
Miami. Who gives a
Florida.
fuck?
Yeah.
The other one is
A
these
Christmas
are-
Story.
No,
Oh,
bitch.
bitch.
It started in Naples with Sophia Loren. That reminds me
Um,
of my summers because we used to go back and see my family.
Okay.
Or Houseboat with
Okay.
Sophia Loren.
Eric,
Houseboat.
the
I know
Olympic
Houseboat.
gold
Yeah.
medalist, trained swimmer, and Bash, the international traveler.
He's
And
like,
I'm
I
over
was-
here
Okay, look.
squashing fucking lightning bugs.
and doing war paint with them. That was our summer.
We summered in Sicily every year. It was great.
Okay, since we were talking about summer movies, what about summer songs? Music that remind you of summer. That's summer
Summer
jams.
California Girls by Katy Perry.
That's a good one. What about you, Miriam? Do you have any?
What's that Lana Del Rey song?
Summertime Sadness.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Sadness.
You know what I love in the summer? And it's a childhood memory from my mom. I started listening to it the other night. Bob Seger. I pretty much only listen to him in the summer.
Oh,
I will
yeah.
listen to Bob Seger and John Mellencamp in the summer a lot
Wow, you
because
really are country.
it's my like and it's like my mom. Yeah.
So, Time Out magazine came out with a list, and Under the Boardwalk was listed as #1 for a summer song, which is in the movie Beaches that we watched
Beaches.
last night.
Yes.
Oh God.
Exactly. The Boys of Summer made the list. Let's see if there's other ones. Summer in the City by the Lovin' Spoonful. Summertime by Ella Fitzgerald made the list. There's a lot on this list, and a lot of them are older ones. I don't see any recent ones that have made this list.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Will Smith, Summertime.
Oh, yeah. Or
I remember that one.
Summertime.
yeah, exactly.
Summertime. Yeah.
There was another one. Do you guys remember the band or the group Lighter Shade of Brown?
Yeah.
And they had, what was their song that they had? That was a summertime song that I remember. I'm gonna look this up. What other ones? Name other ones you guys.
You know what I'm like? When you steal my sunshine.
That's a good one.
Who sang that?
Elliot. I have a hold on. You know what? I'm so dumb. I have a summer playlist.
So
You
do
do?
I. And I'm
I
like,
know, I
why
was just
didn't
gonna
I
look at
it
mine.
up?
Okay, you guys ready for this?
What?
The Banana Boat song by Harry Belafonte. That's a summer song. Margaritaville, Jimmy Buffett.
There
That's
you
a
go.
summer song.
Oh, the one I was thinking of, Lighter Shade of Brown, is on Sunday Afternoon.
Oh yes.
Do you remember that
Yeah,
one?
I
I'm gonna
remember
play it.
that
if
one.
it
Summer
plays it.
Bananarama.
Great.
Oh,
one.
that's a
Yes.
good
Oh,
one, Miriam.
God, that's like the perfect summer song.
That's-
actually.
Yes, it
That's-
is. God, I hate this thing. It doesn't
Soak Up
play.
the Sun, Sheryl Crow.
Oh, that's look at her. She has all the good ones. I
Yeah,
couldn't
those
think
are
of any of
definitely
them.
good.
Send Me on My Way, Rusted Root. You know the song from Matilda? Send Me on My Way.
Yeah.
That's a good summer song.
I like
can
that
go all
one.
day.
Those are good. Well, I was gonna play the one that I was thinking of, but my iPad is taking
Santeria,
forever.
Sublime.
Sublime is such like a
I used
San
to-
Diego
It
band.
is. It is
Yeah.
so quintessential San Diego.
Or Red Hot, anything by the Red Hot Chili
Any-
Peppers is
yes.
a good
Yeah.
summertime song.
Yeah, for sure. Would you
La
say
Isla Bonita?
Blink 182 is very
Yeah.
San Diego too?
Well, yeah, they're from here.
Yeah, that's true. Those are good ones. There is a lot that we can go through with songs.
I don't-
Len. Len. That's who sings Steal My
Yeah.
Sunshine.
I don't know why this one comes to mind, but Waiting for Tonight by Jennifer Lopez, where
Yeah,
she's like
that's-
dancing in the fucking jungle. I'm like,
Yes.
Cool for the summer, Demi Lovato.
Cool for the summer. There you go.
Islands in the Stream, Dolly Parton.
Oh, speaking of Dolly Parton, did you see that article that came out that happened in a mural list in I want to say it was Nashville. Let me pull it up. Yeah, Nashville did a mural of her on the side of the famous bar called the Five Spot, which is featured in Nashville, the TV show. So this muralist, Kim Radford, did it's such a good portrait of Dolly Parton, but the thing that's getting a lot of stuff is her quote that Dolly Parton made about Black Lives Matter. The muralist put it on the mural on the side of this building and says, "Of course, Black Lives Matter. Do you think our little white asses are the only ones?
Lily white asses,
Lily
she
white
said.
asses are the only ones that matter." And she put it in the mural, and it's been making the news. And now it's starting to become a tourist attraction. People are coming to Nashville to see this at the Five Spot
great.
to take a
Dolly
picture
Parton's
with
a
this.
goddess.
Yeah, with the Dolly
I-
Parton mural. I think it's so
think-
cool.
she is such a fucking class act.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Yeah.
end
She's
to end
so-
of her career. I also think we need to start a new segment on this podcast called Gay Sainthood, and I nominate her for the first Gay
Yeah,
Saint.
we should pick our saint of the week.
Yeah.
She would be our first one. Yeah, I
And
love
she
that
never
that
talks-
artist did that.
Yeah, she never
Yeah.
talks about politics either. Like,
No.
and she
No.
talks about how she doesn't talk about politics.
She's
So
just
I
a
love-
good
well,
human
that's-
being.
Yeah,
This
and
one- that goes to just prove that this isn't a political thing. It's a social movement, not a political movement.
Exactly, it is a social movement. And since we were just talking about a little bit of politics, did you guys watch the Democratic convention this week?
I watched some.
I did.
I did.
I loved it.
It was good.
Yeah.
I have to say, hands down, Michelle and Barack Obama stole the show. Like oh my God, Their speeches were so good.
How was Hillary?
Hillary actually was okay.
She was fine.
Yeah, she was fine. But Michelle
She's
Obama,
still probably mad.
Yeah,
she's pissed.
she's pissed.
And I feel bad for her because she can't like show
she
that
can't
she's
get a
pissed.
break.
Can you imagine what a better place we would be in right now?
God, I know.
Social
Seriously.
programs were her thing.
If she wouldn't have lost the election that she won by 3 million votes.
I don't want to think about it.
I know.
Yeah.
But I have to say the Obamas, like whoever they collab with on their speech writing is
unbelievable.
Did such a good job.
And, a degree from Harvard helps too.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. But they just have a way of talking to you and giving you hope and like breaking it down and like be like, here's the thing. This is the thing. I'm not gonna fluff you up. This is reality, and that's what I loved about it. I was really surprised by Joe Biden's speech. He was actually, I was like, good jobs, dude. Really good
He
job.
did great. I think Kamala did amazing.
Oh, absolutely, Bashi.
My big scene stealer was Julia Louis-Dreyfus, though.
I know she was. I love watching her on TV. Anything she's
I was like,
so
I
good.
cannot believe you're saying this shit at the DNC right now. Right? But I think she's one. My favorite quote that she said was, tomorrow Trump is going to tweet that I'm a horse-faced has-been with a washed-up TV show, and you know what, sir? Takes one to know one. I was just like,
yeah.
And then the other one that she said was, Joe Biden goes to church so often that he doesn't need federalized police or tear gas to get there.
Yeah, she killed it. Yeah,
I can't wait to watch these. I've been so busy with work that I haven't.
It was a nice, like, I think it was just so refreshing to see just something hopeful. You know what I mean? Like how this country should have been run during the pandemic and everything. You kind of got to feel a little bit of taste of what we could have had with this. Yeah. It was. And I think it was good.
I think people are starting to snap right now.
Yeah.
So we need it.
I agree with you, Bashi. I think people are, and it's funny watching Trump after all of these speeches on Twitter and stuff, because I pay attention. He is just grappling at this point for anything. Like, it is so pathetically sad watching how desperately he is just clawing onto whatever he can to stay above water at this point. It is so ridiculously funny to me.
I don't understand how people find inspiration in him.
I don't either.
Like, you really want to set all of your ideals behind this guy that is just a fucking bully and so blatantly so, like, why?
Yeah. I'm really starting to believe that there is a red pill, blue pill situation here.
You know what, Miss Miriam? You are so right.
It honestly makes more sense than not sometimes, because I'm just like, I mentally, I can't fathom so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, and it's just so weird where it's really sad just where everything is. And another thing that happened this week was 3 trans women in West Hollywood. Did you guys see this? Bashi posted, for everybody watching and listening, Bashi posted this on his Instagram story. And I had read it like right when it came out. I remember seeing something on Twitter. And then once I saw Bashi's post, I started researching it. And I'm just like, there are so many hateful people in this world that it's like, I can't believe we're in 2020 with everything going on and this shit is still happening. It is ridiculous. So for people who don't know, there were 3 trans women, Jocelyn Flawless, Eden the Daw, and Jocelyn White Rose, were in West Hollywood, minding their own business for one, trying to get an Uber home, and they got assaulted by a group of men. And if you watch these videos, and it is just breaking what they had to go through and just what the trans community still has to deal with on a daily basis. And they got one of them got knocked over the head, passed out. And it was one assaulter who stole the purse and was like, they're men, and chanting at them and just were horrible to these women. And in the video, you can see a cop drive by. They didn't stop.
Yeah, just blew past.
Yeah. So I read the article about what happened, and you can find it on The Advocate if you guys are looking for the article. We'll put a link below, but it's very fascinating because one of the girls, I think it was Jocelyn, is a huge influencer. So she has like 500,000 followers, and she said if she was not in the position that she is on Instagram, she does
The police would have done
nothing at all. So two of the people, the guys that they got caught, and they're getting investigated and all that. But right now, the police are taking control of it. And she posted on her social media that they are actually pretty involved and that they're doing a really good job of finding the perpetrators. And the main the guy that did the major assault is still at large. So they're still looking for him. I'm trying to find his name.
No. Motherfucker was on Instagram in Riverside posting about how all of us faggots keep like yelling at him on Instagram and he doesn't give a shit. And he's just holed up in Riverside County, just having a ball.
It's just so much hate. I don't understand. Like,
I cried.
I know it was heartbreaking when I read the story and I saw it, and I'm like, these three women were just minding their own business, trying to have a good evening, and for no reason at all, they got assaulted. Like, because of people's fear and ignorance, they had to go through this.
I guess it had to do with like, I didn't even know this was a term, but like trans baiting or something like that, where this guy tried hitting on her and didn't know that she was trans, and then that set him off, and then that's how everything began. But like, it was really rough to see.
Yeah, it was really heartbreaking when I saw it, but I'm glad that at least the police are really taking it seriously. I know, starting to. And like she said, like Jocelyn said in her thing, if she wasn't an influencer, none of this would have happened. And it shouldn't take somebody to have that big of a following to make like
get justice served.
Yeah, exactly, Marion.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so heartbreaking. But I'm glad like they're okay and nobody got seriously hurt. Like,
the thing that was just like shitty is how they were just making fun of them and fucking with them. And then I can't remember who it was, but she actually offered all of the cash in her wallet to buy back her own bag.
Yeah. And her phone.
It's just humiliation and violence and
the other thing, like if you
lack
go
of
on
dignity.
their Instagram, all of them are super gorgeous too. Like
they're like, so fucking pretty.
So pretty.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
I know. It was just so heartbreaking. But I also wanted to bring up a Disney thing that's happening this week. Did you see, you know how Disney's on this kick right now, turning a lot of their old, and this would be, I think this is coming out this summer. They're turning a lot of the old Disney movies into live action. So the next one you get it after Mulan gets released at the end of the month is Fox and the Hound live action.
Oh.
Are they really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's already, I think it's already done. They're going to be releasing it on Disney Plus, but it looks really cool, just like Jungle Book, how that got the reboot and got like all the animals and stuff with CGI. So they're doing that with Fox and the Hound. So it brought me up to this question. If we were going to turn another one, what should be the next Disney that gets the live action treatment? Besides Little Mermaid.
The Sword in the Stone.
Thank you. I know, I totally just burped. Sorry. Start in the Zone. We've talked about this. That would be a great one to go get the live action. Which other obscure Disney ones would you want to see get a live action?
I think the Black Cauldron could use like a live action
Well, they gotta
treatment to
redo
get
the
it.
script.
I know, but
it's not a good script.
They could make it a really cool movie if they wanted to.
Yeah, no, that's true. What about you, Miss Marion, besides Sword and Stone? Because I know you're a Disney fanatic. Do you have any other ones you think would be a good?
See, I'm not a big fan of the live action remakes. I'm gonna be honest.
Some of them, like Lady and the Tramp, was not a good.
I haven't seen
I
that.
liked Lady and the Tramp.
The live action one?
That's one of the ones that I liked.
I was like, oh, it's kind of creepy. No,
I liked Lady and the Tramp, and I liked the second Maleficent, and I liked the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
But like the Lion King was trash.
Oh, it was bad.
You can't do the exact
Aladdin
same movie.
It was literally like watching a National Geographic special.
It was the exact same thing. Like they didn't change a line of dialogue.
It was,
maybe, but
it was like minor things. It was horrible.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
didn't
like it.
care
Horrible.
for it. I didn't care. For it.
What would I like to see as a live action? What would I like?
Some
to
of the
see?
classics go way back in the vault. Like, what would you want to see? Some of the classic
I
Disney.
feel like Pinocchio could be really creepy done.
That's
live
in the works.
action.
That's in the works, and apparently,
love
rumor is Tim
Pinocchio.
Burton's directing it. So,
But I heard that Dumbo sucked. Did anybody watch?
I
the
watched
live
I heard
action?
Dumbo was
Dumbo. I
good.
liked it. They
I
took
heard it sucked. I didn't.
I
watch
liked
it.
it. This is what I liked about it. It had you know how the film has a kind of a dark feel, the cartoon with the mom and everything like that. The live action kind of had that too, but it had that Tim Burton feel, and it was a nice change. It was a different take on a Disney classic, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it.
I think a live action Tarzan would be rad.
Didn't they do that already?
Well, they've done so many though.
Oh, the one
No,
with
they
the
haven't.
guy from
Yeah, they
not
have.
Disney.
Oh,
hasn't.
but not Disney.
no.
No.
I'm talking Phil Collins live
Phil
Tarzan.
Collins.
I
The
didn't like
soundtrack
that
for Tarzan
movie.
is fucking lit.
It is. The Broadway musical soundtrack is so good.
Crying, it'll be alright.
So since you're talking summertime, what is your guys' summertime cocktail that's a go-to for you during the summer? Any
Anything.
of you? Any of you? Anything at this point? Anything?
Whatever's there.
Something nice and clear and refreshing.
I've
know what?
gotten into like blended drinks. That's my thing this
Really?
week. Like I've like fresh fruit into it.
Oh, nice, Eric.
It's been really good. Yeah.
I hate
Okay.
blended
Whatever.
drinks.
You
When I was
hate everything. We know.
when I was a bartender, people would be like, "Can we have a pina colada?" I'd be like, "The blender's broken."
You're such a bitch.
Oh, we ain't got blenders.
No, this is what they would say first. Can I get a pina colada? And I'd be
Uh-huh.
like, "We don't have a blender." They're like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "It's broken."
You'd probably be a horrible bartender. How did you see over the
That was
bar
a
though?
great bartender. Fuck you.
He had a little step stool.
He had a
Me
step
too.
stool.
I've been drinking.
You just see these little hands mixing a drink in
you know.
Oh my god. How have you guys been what have you been doing to stay cool during this heat wave
Oh,
that we're having?
fuck my summer cocktail.
Oh, what is
Oh,
your summer
yeah.
cocktail? I thought you said, Miriam. Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
didn't.
Go.
So here's what you do. It's what I've been drinking lately. You take equal parts of Absolute Pear and Saint Germain elderflower liqueur.
Ooh.
And if
I'm
you want
in.
something a little sweeter, you do all ginger ale. Or if you don't want it as sweet, you do ginger ale and soda water with a
That one.
lime.
Oh, that
and it's
sounds
delicious.
good.
I love pear.
You know what really
Absolute Pear and
Yeah.
Saint Germain is so fucking good together. We call it the Miriam's iced tea at Moe's.
Oh, you do?
I've gotten several people hooked on it.
What I remember a couple summer was it last summer? Probably last summer. I was drinking a lot was Aperol Spritz. Thanks to Miriam T.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I'm
That
gonna
is
do
so
that after
refreshing.
this.
That's
It's
yeah,
so-
I'm an
so
Aperol
good.
Spritz
yeah,
girl.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm a Bubbles girl.
You're a bubbles. girl.
I love
Yeah,
Bubbles.
Me too. I love it. You guys, you know what we're gonna do now? Something we haven't done in a very, very long time.
Ooh, shit.
It's time for the
I
click.
forgot what it sounded like.
I know, right? We haven't done this in a while. It's been a bit. But this is the click. What are we obsessed with lately? Music, TV shows, movies, Instagram pages. What are you guys liking?
You
As
go.
everybody's looking it up.
I know. I'm like,
I am obsessed. I don't know why I wasn't following her before, but I'm obsessed with Martha Stewart's Instagram. It makes me wet. It makes me
Yeah.
happy. So I love me some Martha Stewart. That is a click of the week. And also Netflix added about 60 new episodes of Jeopardy.
Oh, you
and
were
last
texting
night-
our social mediaing that the other day. I remember.
Yeah,
seeing
last
that.
night I knew like 75% of the answers for the first round. I was really proud of myself.
Look at you.
I love Jeopardy.
it's great.
I
Gosh.
love Jeopardy. It's like ASMR for me.
Is it really?
I love it.
What
mine-
about you, Bashi? Do you have a click this week?
Yeah, I actually have two.
I have like 3 or 4. It's been a bit. What are yours?
Okay. The first one, my primary, is our friend Luis has an Instagram called Tarot CP.
Oh, yes. I
And-
messaged him about this the other day. I was liking or commenting on one of his. It is amazing.
It's amazing. I mean,
so
he
good.
I didn't know he had this in him. I mean, Luis, he's friends with Frank and Chris and Janika, and like his readings are so
We should get him on the show to
intuitive.
give us a
I
reading.
think that would be fun. But
And
he's just so good.
good.
There, it's paragraphs, and even if it's not relating exactly to what you're going through this, like the day of, it's really good. Just like thoughtful advice.
I like his deck of cards that he uses too.
Yeah,
his
and they're
cards
really
are so
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah, I heard he has a big deck.
You know, Luis?
No, I just have to take any opportunity to make a cheap fucking joke.
Oh, we know. We know. We're on episode 140. We know.
And in that same Graham, still sticking with the tarot, Mike Wilcox on Instagram, who I'm obsessed with, and I want to buy 3 pieces from. He's actually developing his own tarot deck, and it's just like this really cool Art Deco. It's just amazing, beautiful art. Love it.
Yeah.
Lots of symbolism. It's great.
What about you, Eric? Do you have a click for this week?
You know, mine's a little obvious, but I love the Cardi B WAP song.
Really?
Like it's like nonstop. I love it. I go running to it.
I listen to it a lot too.
I like the video. I actually like the video. I think the video.
I'm trying to learn all the words.
Yeah.
I'm planning a performance to it. So
isn't it just wet ass pussy over and over again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
You know,
I can't wait for the Kids Bop version.
The what? The Kids Bop version?
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait, we listened to something recently on Kids Bop.
Yes, there already is a Kids Bop version, and WAP actually stands for waffles and pancakes.
Wait, it was you sent Eric, or you sent the Kid Pop of Rain on Me from Ariana Grande, and I thought it was, you know, when she says I'd rather be dry than it sounds like they say I'd rather be drunk than soaking wet a bunch of kids.
Right.
That.
I can just imagine all these Kids Bop writers in their fucking room just like Merle, it's album 73. What the fuck you got for me today? And all this, oh my God. As music progressively
They're
just
all
gets
like
nasty.
old. They're all a bunch of old Jewish men in a room.
They sign lifetime contracts they can't get out of. They've been there since Kids Bop 1.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When they were kids themselves. So I have 2 this week. One is another podcast that I'm religious about lately. It's called Scared to Death. If you're into the horror sci-fi stuff, this is a really, really, really good podcast. Dan Cummings and his wife do this podcast, and there's a YouTube channel of it. What they do is they collect stories, right? And neither of them know the story that's going to be told. So one of them tells it, then they switch off. So they react while they listen to the story. Like Dan will say one, and his wife is like, like just scared to death during the whole thing. And then they give history, where the story came from, how it originated, and if it's based in fact. And they cover a slew of different scary stories. So the way they present it is just so cool to me. Like when the podcast starts, they get right to the point. They have the underscoring for every story and sound effects as they tell the story. And there is just such a creep factor to this particular horror podcast that I don't hear on a lot of other ones. But it's really, really good. Scared to Death is the name of it. Go give them a follow. They're really, really good. The other one is one that I started watching sometime this week, and I know Bash watched it too. Is Selena Gomez and Chef. It is. There's only 6 episodes. Amazon or HBO Max. I thought I was gonna hate this show, and it is amazingly good.
She's so relatable in the kitchen. I'm
oh
the
my
exact same
God.
way.
I love it. It's so good.
She taught me how to make donuts out of biscuits last night. I'm fucking.
Everything on that show that she cooks with these celebrity chefs is so easy, and you want to make them. And her herself, I started becoming. I was more of a fan of her acting after the movie, the Fundamentals. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. It took me the whole movie till the very end to realize it was Selena Gomez, because this is a part that you would never guess her in.
Wow,
absolutely, and it's called The Fundamentals with Paul Rubin. I think is the main character.
Pee-wee
the guy.
Herman?
No. Paul Rudd. Sorry, Paul Rudd.
Paul
Rudd. Sorry.
Pee-wee Herman and Selena Gomez in a movie.
Can you imagine? But it took me most of the movie. I was like, why does she look so familiar? And then it was till after me, I was like, that was Selena Gomez? Jesus
Wow.
Christ, she can act. But her TV show, the Selena and Chef, it's so good. They bring in so many cool, what's it called, chefs, and it's all done through Zoom and viral. It's like not
Yep.
viral, but video chat and all that. They're not in the same room together, and it's really cool. And she's quarantined with her grandparents and her two best friends who help her do the cooking. And on one episode, they
crazy.
literally light the kitchen on fire, like the oven's on fire, and
bad.
she's so like just relatable in this. Like there is no editing. It feels like it's just her, and whatever happens.
She's just like very deadpan in real
Oh,
life too,
so
and I'm like,
deadpan.
oh, I love you.
The way she talks is just like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna cook this
She's
today.
just like, okay.
yeah,
That's how she
I
sings.
love. And
True.
I know
No,
she
she
does.
doesn't.
Hi.
But the other thing I love, is she's like, I got weak hands. My hands are weak because I have lupus.
Yeah.
And it reminded me because my aunt has lupus, so I was like, I know what you're talking
Oh.
about. I know what you're talking about. But
She'll
like,
have like her grandpa squeeze
Yeah,
things for her and
squeeze
stuff.
things
It's
for
so
her.
funny.
Aw.
yeah, but it's such a good show. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I really liked it.
Yeah, I like her a lot. I
Yeah.
am much more of a fan.
Yeah,
But I do think they should have a better working name for that show. And I thought Can't Keep My Pants to Myself was the winner.
can't keep my pants to myself. And you know what else I love? That she is like, just her outfits are so like, I buy you're at home, and those are probably what you
Yeah.
slept in last night. Yeah, it's really good. But you guys, those are our clicks of the week. We'll do a little music here. Those are good ones. We had a very big variety.
Yeah, that
of
was.
clicks of the weeks. Those are good.
All the
s-
medias.
Right. Miriam T, how do people find you, and what do you have coming up? You have something
If
today.
you want to play some bingo this afternoon, you can still buy cards at bingoqueens.com. We'll be featuring my very special guest co-host, Miss Raspberry Clam Bake. I'm sorry, strawberry corn cake.
Who has been a guest on this show?
Yes,
yeah.
and we're doing that with Bingo Queens, which is a San Diego-based online bingo company in partnership with Aspen Gay Ski Week for their Trans Youth Fund. So it's a
Oh,
little fundraiser for
nice.
them. That is at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can still buy your things. I just launched brand new merch. So
and your new shirts are so cute.
yes, so make sure you're following
Yes.
my fan page. I just made a new fan page on Facebook for Miriam T. So follow it there. And on Instagram, the Miriam T. I just launched brand new birthday merch. So give me all your money.
Yeah, I love the new design. I love
Thank
it.
you. I
It
think
is
it's
so
super
cute.
cute.
It is so Miriam. How do
Yeah.
people find you, Bashy?
I'm at @SayMyName_Bash, and you can send me money too. I mean,
Yeah. Send us money. God,
gonna give you
'cause this
anything, but-
podcast ain't cheap.
no, it's very expensive, but I need it more.
How do people find you, Eric?
You can find me on my new Instagram name again because I changed it again.
You did?
Thanks,
Wait,
Tony.
what?
Yeah,
so I'm
you guys haven't
Party
seen it? It's
Bear.
great.
No. What is it?
Party Bear Eric.
Oh, much
Party
better.
Bear.
Much better.
Although I think
You all
I
hated
think
boy.
you missed an opportunity to just be party boy Barrick.
oh, you
rather
did.
than Party
If he
Bear.
changes his
Barrick.
fucking again,
Sorry,
I'm
Party
gonna.
can't.
Big Barrick.
I
Let me
can't.
change it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Gosh,
change it
you're
again to
right.
Party
Yeah.
Barrick.
Oh God.
I think I'm just gonna do this every month.
You know what, you
Just
guys?
change
You'll
it
find
again.
him at a glory hole near you. That's the easiest way to find Eric. Okay.
Like that one in that museum
Yep.
from
What?
that train that we
Yep.
learned about.
And I-
Oh yeah.
Megan, see, I pay attention to the podcast.
Thank you. But you guys, you can follow the podcast. We are Who Invited Her _podcast on Instagram, and we're Who Invited Her SD on Facebook and Twitter. You can watch us every Saturday, 12:30 p.m. on YouTube and on the Out TV app, and Now Trending. We're on there too. Yeah. Also, go check out my other podcast, Film Springa, where we talk all about film. It's films that your sheltered friend has never seen, and we expose them to it for the first time. This coming up episode, we record every Thursday, 8 p.m. on this channel. We are going to watch and talk about Earth Girls Are Easy. I'm really excited about it. The last movie we did was Friday the 13th. Oh, it was such a good episode. We had so much fun with that. But go check out Film Springa. You can find that on Instagram. It's Film Springa on Instagram. You send us an email. We love hearing from you guys. We are the gang at whoinvitedher.net. You can follow me. It's Tony_Baloney_Macaroni. And everybody, Rob was here. He just was really quiet today.
Oh, you didn't say
Hi,
hi.
Rob.
He was. Your mic's off. God damn it.
I know. I gotta turn. I'm here too.
You turned my mic off.
No, I didn't. It was
Rejection!
on.
Yes, you did. God damn
Who's
it.
running this shit?
Who's running this? It's
I
just
know.
like
Why do
two
they
little.
book me on these chicken shit gigs?
I'm just the button pusher over
He
here
is.
in
He's
the
a
corner.
button pusher. But that is it for us, you guys, and we will see you next week.
Bye, my merch.
There you go. Bye.